Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Talk English Now. I'm Sarah, and today we're going to talk about how you can relax, listen, and let English flow into your mind even as you drift into sleep. Imagine learning without effort, simply by surrounding yourself with natural English conversations and letting your brain do the work in the background. That's what we'll explore together today. As you listen to my voice, I want you to feel calm and supported. Think of me as your personal English coach, gently guiding you step by step. There's no pressure here, only encouragement. The more relaxed you are, the more your brain can pick up sounds, patterns, and rhythm of English. Even when you sleep, your mind continues to process language, and with repeated exposure, it becomes easier to understand and easier to speak. Let's begin with a very simple English conversation. I will say it slowly, then naturally. You don't need to repeat if you're about to sleep, but if you're awake, you're welcome to shadow me, repeating softly after each line. The goal is to let English flow naturally into your ears and into your memory. Hi, how are you today? I'm good, thank you. How about you? I'm fine, just a little tired. I understand. Did you have a busy day? Yes, it was long, but I'm happy to rest now. This is a gentle, natural exchange that you might hear in everyday life. As you hear it, don't only focus on the words, listen to the rhythm, the tone, the pauses. English is music, and you are learning its song. Now, let's imagine a different scene. You are at a cafe, ordering a drink. The conversation might sound like this. Good evening. Can I have a cup of tea, please? Of course. Would you like milk or sugar with that? Just a little milk, thank you. Here you go. Enjoy your tea. Such small conversations build your listening confidence, and even if you don't, repeat them. Your brain is storing the sound patterns and connecting them to meaning. Learning English while you sleep is not about memorizing word lists or doing exercises. It's about creating a calm environment where your brain receives English like background music. When you wake up, those patterns feel more familiar, and speaking becomes less stressful. Think of it like listening to a favorite song. You don't sit and study the lyrics line by line, but after hearing it many times, you can sing along easily. The same happens with English. Let's try another simple conversation that you might hear when meeting a new friend. Hello. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. What's your name? My name is Emily. And you? I'm David. Where are you from, David? I'm from Chicago. How about you? I'm from Los Angeles. Such exchanges are not complicated, but they are the foundation of natural speaking. By hearing them repeatedly, even in sleep, you will feel more ready to use them in real life. As you lie back and listen, notice how English conversations often use polite expressions. Words like please, thank you, excuse me, and I'm sorry are small but powerful. They make your English sound natural and respectful. For example, excuse me, could you help me? Of course, what do you need? I'm looking for the train station. It's down the street, on the left. These short dialogues mirror everyday reality, and each time you hear them, your brain maps the phrases to the situations. The more you expose yourself to English sounds, the more comfortable you will feel. Even in sleep, your subconscious brain listens, catching tone, rhythm, and familiar words. And the next day, when you hear those same phrases again, they won't feel strange. They'll feel like something you already know. That's the secret to natural fluency: consistency and gentle repetition. Now let's picture another moment. You are at a store, buying something simple. The dialogue might go, "Hello, how much is this shirt?" "It's $20. "Okay, I'll take it. Can I pay with card?" "Yes, of course." "Here's your receipt. Have a nice day." Every time you listen to conversations like this, your brain learns structure: question, answer, polite response. Over time, these structures become automatic, and you don't need to translate in your head. Learning English is not only about words, it's about connection. Think of how people's voices rise and fall. Think of how pauses give space in conversation. These elements are just as important as vocabulary. That's why listening in a relaxed state, even in sleep, helps you internalize these patterns without effort. It's like your brain is practicing in the background while you rest. Let's continue with a short conversation at a restaurant. "Good evening. Welcome. How many people?" "2, please." "Would you like a table inside or outside?" "Inside, thank you." "Here are your menus. Can I get you something to drink?" "Yes, a glass of water, please." "Of course, I'll be right back." Such ordinary dialogues carry useful phrases like, "How many people?" "Would you like?" "Can I get you?" all of which make your speaking more natural. I want you to feel how natural English can be when it's repeated softly, calmly, and clearly. Your brain will remember more than you expect, even if you don't try. The important thing is to relax, let go, and trust the process. Remember, every minute you spend listening brings you closer to fluency. Whether you're awake, drowsy, or asleep, your mind is still receiving English. And tomorrow, when you speak, those phrases will feel easier to recall. Now imagine meeting a neighbor in the morning. The conversation might sound like this. "Good morning. How are you?" "I'm fine, thank you. Did you sleep well?" "Yes, I did. And you?" "Pretty good. Are you going to work?" "Yes, I'm leaving soon." Such everyday exchanges are the glue of real communication. You may not realize it, but these short lines carry the rhythm of daily life, and by hearing them again and again, you prepare yourself to use them naturally when the moment comes. As you continue listening, keep your breathing slow and easy. Let the words move gently through your ears. Don't force yourself to understand every single word. Just notice the flow. The beauty of learning this way is that you don't have to be perfect. Your brain is always learning in the background, building small bridges between sound and meaning. And when you wake up tomorrow, you will be just a little more comfortable with English than you were today. Picture yourself walking into a bookstore, browsing the shelves quietly. The conversation might go like this. "Hello, can I help you find something?" "Yes, I'm looking for a travel guide." "Which country are you interested in?" "I'd like something about Italy." "We have several books on the second shelf to the right." Great. Thank you so much. These simple exchanges are part of real communication, and by hearing them in a calm state, your mind builds familiarity with how questions and answers flow. Notice how polite phrases appear again. Can I help you? Thank you so much. We have several. These are not complicated sentences, yet they are powerful tools in conversation. When you hear them repeatedly, they become part of your speaking toolbox, ready to appear when you need them. That's the magic of listening consistently, even while you sleep. Let's move to another daily scene. At the train station, the dialogue might sound like this. Excuse me, where can I buy a ticket? You can buy it at the machine over there. Does it take cash or card? It takes both. Thank you for your help. You're welcome. Have a good trip. These are everyday words, but they are exactly the kind of English you will use often. Your brain doesn't need to memorize them in a stressful way. Just hearing them often is enough to make them feel natural when you speak. The goal of learning while you sleep is to create comfort with the sound of English. Comfort is the key to confidence. When you feel comfortable, you don't freeze or translate in your head. Instead, you respond smoothly. Listening in this relaxed state helps you absorb not only words, but also intonation, rhythm, and confidence. You're not only learning English, you're learning to feel English. Now imagine checking into a hotel. Good evening, do you have a reservation? Yes, under the name Johnson. Let me check. Yes, I found it. 1 room for 2 nights, correct? That's right. Here is your key. Your room is on the 3rd floor. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Enjoy your stay. Dialogues like this may sound simple, but they are the foundation of travel English. If you hear them again and again, you will never feel lost in real situations. As you continue listening, try to focus not on grammar rules but on the flow. Grammar will come naturally with time, but flow must be felt. English has a rhythm of stress and relaxation. Certain words are stressed, others are softer. When you hear English while your body is calm, your subconscious can pick up these rhythms without effort. It's like listening to a lullaby that slowly becomes familiar, so later you can sing it yourself. Let's go to a grocery store in your imagination. Excuse me, where can I find the fruit section? It's in the back, near the dairy products. Thank you. Do you have bananas today? Yes, they're fresh, right over there. Perfect. I'll take some. This is everyday English. Questions about location, polite requests, and small answers. These tiny moments of practice build confidence for your real daily life, and you don't need to study them in a textbook. Listening gently while you relax does the work for you. You may wonder, does listening in sleep really help? The answer is yes, but in a soft way. Your brain will not suddenly memorize a dictionary, but it will absorb patterns, sounds, and rhythms. This makes active learning easier when you are awake. It's like planting seeds at night, which grow quietly, and in the morning you find small new leaves of understanding. Now let's explore another dialogue, this time at a doctor's office. Good morning. What brings you in today? I've been having a headache. How long have you had it? For about 3 days. I see. I'll take a look. Please sit here. Thank you, doctor. These conversations are calm and predictable. Listening to them in a relaxed state makes you ready for similar situations without panic, without stress. It's about preparing your mind for real life through simple practice. If you're enjoying this lesson, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more daily English practice. Your support helps us keep creating helpful lessons for you, and it reminds you to keep practicing every day. Even a small habit of listening daily can make a big difference over time. Let's continue. Imagine meeting a colleague at work. Hi, did you finish the report? Yes, I sent it this morning. Great, thank you. Did you also update the schedule? Not yet, but I will after lunch. Okay, no problem. These workplace exchanges are short but important. They are polite, to the point, and used often in professional life. By hearing them over and over, you become ready to use them naturally without thinking too hard. The power of this kind of practice is consistency. When you hear similar dialogues repeatedly, even in your sleep, your mind grows used to them. And later, when someone asks you a similar question, the words will come to you almost automatically. This is what fluency feels like, responding smoothly, without translation, without hesitation. Now let's move to another everyday situation. Making plans with a friend. Hey, are you free this weekend? Yes, I think so. Why? Do you want to go to the park? That sounds nice. What time? Maybe Saturday afternoon, around 3? Perfect. See you then. This is natural, friendly English. Simple, short, and common. When you listen to such conversations many times, you don't just learn the words, you learn how friendship sounds in English. As you continue to listen, I want you to relax deeper. Breathe slowly, let your mind drift. English is reaching you like soft waves. You don't need to analyze, you don't need to repeat if you're sleepy. Just let the words move through your thoughts. Your brain is always active, always connecting sounds to meaning, even when you are not fully awake. Let's picture another daily scene. At the post office. Hello, I'd like to send a package. Where is it going? To New York. Would you like standard or express delivery? Express, please. Here's the form. Please fill it out. Thank you. These are practical, useful lines. If you hear them often, they will come naturally when you need them, without stress, without hesitation. Your brain is storing them quietly, like notes of music that build into a song. Imagine yourself at an airport, checking in for a flight. The conversation might sound like this. Good morning. May I see your passport? Yes, here it is. Do you have any luggage to check in? Yes, one suitcase. All right, please place it on the scale. Here's your boarding pass. Your gate is number 12. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Have a safe flight. These simple exchanges may seem ordinary, but they prepare you for real travel situations where confidence makes everything easier. Think about how calm and natural the rhythm of English can be. Words like please, thank you, and you're welcome appear again and again, making them natural anchors of polite conversation. By listening while you relax, you allow these expressions to settle deep into your memory. The next time you need them, they will come out smoothly, without hesitation. Let's walk into a coffee shop in your imagination. The conversation might be, "Good afternoon. What would you like today?" "A cappuccino, please." "Would you like it small, medium, or large?" "Medium, please." "Anything else?" "No, that's all. Thank you. Here you go. Enjoy." Even though this dialogue is short, it contains useful patterns, questions about choice, polite answers, and closing phrases. Each time you listen, you are practicing how real people interact. Listening while you sleep is not about forcing yourself to memorize every word. It's about giving your brain a steady stream of English so that it becomes part of your world. The more familiar it feels, the more natural your speaking will become. Imagine English as soft background music, always playing, always surrounding you, until it becomes second nature. Let's continue with another scene, this time at a library. "Excuse me, where can I find the history section?" "It's on the second floor, near the back." "Thank you. Can I borrow this book today?" "Yes, you can. Do you have your library card?" "Yes, here it is." "All right, enjoy your book." Situations like this remind you that English is not just about vocabulary. It's about interaction, asking questions, and responding politely. Listening while calm allows you to notice these small but powerful details. Now picture yourself in a classroom, speaking to a teacher. "Good morning. May I ask a question?" "Of course. What is it?" "Could you explain this word again?" "Yes, it means something very similar to happy." "Thank you for explaining." "You're welcome." These polite academic conversations help you practice the art of learning in English. And by listening to them repeatedly, your brain absorbs not only the phrases, but also the tone of respect and curiosity. Learning English is like building a house. Each phrase is a brick, and each conversation is a wall. The more you listen, the stronger the structure becomes. Even in sleep, your mind continues to arrange the bricks, making your English house bigger, steadier, and more welcoming every day. Now imagine calling a taxi. "Hello, can you take me to the airport?" "Yes, of course. Which terminal?" "Terminal 2, please." "All right, it will take about 20 minutes. "Thank you." "You're welcome." These short conversations are so common that you will use them often if you travel. By hearing them many times, you will feel prepared and confident when the situation appears in real life. As you listen, try to notice how each conversation starts politely and ends politely. This pattern repeats in many situations. Start with a greeting, make your request, listen to the answer, and close with thanks. When your brain becomes familiar with this pattern, you can adapt it to almost any situation. This is why listening, even passively, builds fluency faster than memorizing isolated words. Let's step into another common moment. At the pharmacy. "Good evening. Do you have something for a cold?" "Yes, we have tablets and syrup. Which do you prefer?" "Tablets, please." "Here you go. Take one in the morning and one in the evening." "Thank you very much." "You're welcome. Get well soon." Notice the caring phrases like, "get well soon." These are part of real English, and hearing them often makes your own speaking more natural and warm. Listening while you sleep is like watering a garden at night. You don't see the growth immediately, but when the sun rises, the plants are stronger, greener, and taller. In the same way, your English skills quietly grow while you rest, ready to surprise you the next day when you hear or use the language again. Imagine meeting someone at a party. "Hi, how do you know the host?" "We went to college together." "That's nice. Do you live nearby?" "Yes, just 10 minutes away." "Great. It's always nice to have neighbors close." "Yes, it makes life easier." These are not advanced conversations, but they reflect real social English. By hearing them in a relaxed way, you become more comfortable joining in small talk, which is an important skill for making friends. Now let's picture going to the bank. "Good morning. I'd like to open an account." "Of course. Do you have your identification?" "Yes, here it is." "Thank you. Please fill out this form." "All right, I'll do that." "When you finish, bring it back to me." "Okay, thank you." These financial conversations are practical and straightforward. By hearing them again and again, you learn the professional tone of English, polite, clear, and efficient. The more you expose yourself to English in daily situations, the less strange it feels. When you first learn, English may feel like a foreign sound, but with constant exposure, it becomes a part of you. That's why combining sleep learning with active practice during the day creates powerful results. One supports the other, and together they make your progress faster and more natural. Let's practice another friendly exchange. Imagine bumping into someone you haven't seen in a long time. "Hey, it's been a while. How are you?" "I'm doing well, thanks. How about you?" "Pretty good. What have you been up to?" "Just working a lot, staying busy." "I understand. It's good to see you again." "You too. Let's catch up soon." These are the kinds of casual conversations that make you feel more connected to people. Listening to them many times makes you ready to use them when the opportunity comes. As you keep listening, allow yourself to drift into comfort. Your body may rest, but your mind is awake enough to notice the sounds, the tones, the pauses. This relaxed listening is not hard work, it's gentle learning. And little by little, day by day, night by night, your English grows stronger. You are building fluency with every word that reaches your ears, even if you don't notice it immediately. Imagine stepping into a small bakery in the morning. The air smells of fresh bread, and the dialogue might go like this. "Good morning. Can I help you?" "Yes, I'd like 2 croissants, please." "Of course. Would you like anything else?" "Yes, a small coffee." "That will be $5. Here you are." "Thank you. Enjoy your breakfast." These short exchanges are part of everyday life, and by hearing them again and again, you learn to speak in a natural, effortless way. Notice how these conversations always carry a flow of kindness. They start with a greeting, move into a request, and end with gratitude. This is the hidden rhythm of English, and your brain picks it up even while you rest. The more you hear it, the more natural it becomes when you speak, as if your tongue already knows the dance of the words. Now let's move to another scene, this time at a clothing store. Excuse me, do you have this shirt in a larger size? Yes, let me check. Here you go. Great, thank you. Can I try it on? Of course, the fitting rooms are over there. It fits perfectly. I'll take it. All right, please come to the register. Here's your receipt. Have a nice day. Situations like this are practical and common, and the language is clear and polite. Hearing them while you relax builds quiet confidence inside you. Think of your mind as a sponge. Even when you sleep, the sponge absorbs sound, tone, and rhythm. The more English it soaks up, the easier it becomes to use. You may not notice progress immediately, but like drops of water filling a glass, each moment of listening adds up until the glass is full. Let's continue with another everyday moment. Imagine asking for directions on the street. Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the park? Sure, walk straight and turn left at the traffic light. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Have a nice day. Such dialogues are short but essential. You will use them in real life, and by hearing them repeatedly, your brain prepares you to speak them naturally when you need them. Listening while you sleep is about creating layers of familiarity. First, you recognize the words, then you understand the meaning. Finally, you feel confident using them yourself. This natural layering happens in the background, slowly and gently, like waves shaping the sand. Over time, the shore of your English becomes smoother, easier, and stronger. Now picture yourself at a restaurant with a friend. Hello, are you ready to order? Yes, I'll have the chicken salad, please. And for you? I'll take the pasta, please. Would you like something to drink? Yes, water for both of us. Great, I'll bring your food shortly. These are real-life dialogues that you will hear often, and every time you listen, your brain strengthens its map of how English conversations flow. The beauty of listening in a relaxed state is that you don't need to force yourself to study. You don't need to memorize grammar rules at this moment. Instead, you simply allow English to enter your mind naturally, as if you are living inside the language. This is how children learn their first language, by hearing it daily, calmly, without stress. You are giving yourself the same chance. Let's go to another common setting, a supermarket checkout. Hello, did you find everything you needed? Yes, thank you. Do you need a bag? Yes, please. Your total is $15. Here's my card. Thank you. Have a great day. This dialogue may seem ordinary, but ordinary is powerful. These are the exact conversations you will hear most often in daily life. And by practicing them in your sleep, you prepare yourself for smooth, stress-free interactions. Imagine a neighbor greeting you outside your home. Good evening, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. And you? Pretty good. Are you going for a walk? Yes, just for a little exercise. That's nice. Have a good walk. Thank you, you too. Conversations like these may be short, but they build social connection. When you hear them often, they no longer feel foreign. They feel natural, like part of your own voice. Remember that English is not just about vocabulary, it's about connection. When you hear polite tones, friendly greetings, and simple everyday exchanges, you are learning how people connect in real life. Listening while you rest helps you absorb this deeper meaning beyond words into the feeling of communication. Let's travel again in our imagination, this time to a tourist information desk. Hello, how can I help you today? I'd like to know what places I should visit nearby. There's a beautiful museum just 5 minutes away. That sounds interesting. How do I get there? Go straight, then turn right at the second street. Thank you so much for your help. You're welcome. Enjoy your visit. These moments show you how to ask for help politely and respond kindly, skills that make you feel more confident wherever you go. Think of listening like planting seeds in your memory. Tonight, you plant them by hearing these conversations. Tomorrow, when you wake up, the seeds are still there, waiting to grow. With each night of listening, you water them, and over time, they grow into strong trees of fluency. The process is quiet, but the results are powerful. Now imagine being in a cafe with a friend. Do you come here often? Yes, I like the coffee here. Me too, the atmosphere is nice. It's a good place to relax. Yes, and it's not too noisy. Exactly, that's why I enjoy it. These friendly conversations are light and natural, just like the ones you might have with someone you know well. They remind you that English is not only about formal situations, it's also about sharing simple, pleasant moments with people. As you continue listening, allow yourself to sink into the comfort of the rhythm. English has a natural beat, like music. Some words are strong, others are soft. By hearing it often, your mind starts to sing along without you even trying. This is how fluency grows, through repeated exposure, through comfort, through rhythm. Let's imagine one more scene before pausing. At a bus stop. Excuse me, does this bus go downtown? Yes, it does. How long does it take? About 20 minutes. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Such short exchanges are simple, but they are exactly what you will use in real life. Listening to them while you sleep is like practicing without effort, preparing yourself for tomorrow's conversations today. Imagine you are walking into a small electronics shop. The conversation might go like this. Hello, can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for headphones. We have several models. Do you prefer wireless or wired? Wireless, please. This one has good sound quality and a long battery life. That sounds perfect. I'll take it. Thank you. Here's your receipt. Thanks a lot. Situations like these are simple but real, and by listening often, your brain becomes familiar with everyday buying and selling language. Notice how the phrases flow smoothly: question, answer, polite response. This structure repeats across many conversations, and once you notice it, you realize that English is not unpredictable. It follows patterns you can rely on. Listening in a calm state allows your brain to internalize those patterns without stress or effort. Now let's step into a bookshop again, but this time you're asking for recommendations. Excuse me, could you suggest a good novel? Sure. Do you like mystery or romance? I prefer mystery. Then you might enjoy this author. Great. Thank you for the recommendation. You're welcome. Enjoy your reading. These small interactions build your confidence in speaking politely, and they show you how questions and answers are shaped in real conversations. Think of English as a river. During the day, you may walk along its edge, listening to the sound. At night, while you sleep, the river still flows, carrying more and more language into your mind. When you wake up, you are already a little closer to fluency because the river never stopped moving. Let's imagine another everyday scene, visiting a friend's home. Hi, welcome. Please come in. Thank you. Your house is beautiful. I'm glad you like it. Would you like some tea? Yes, that would be nice. Please sit down and make yourself comfortable. Thanks. It feels very cozy here. This kind of warm, friendly English prepares you not just for polite language, but for creating connections. Listening while you rest helps you absorb the gentle, social rhythm of English conversations. Now picture yourself ordering food at a fast food restaurant. Hi, what can I get for you today? I'll have a cheeseburger and fries. Would you like a drink with that? Yes, a cola, please. Your total is $8. Here you go. Thank you. Your food will be ready soon. These small moments may not feel like deep English, but they are the very moments that make communication successful. By practicing them, even while asleep, you prepare in yourself for confidence in daily life. The more you hear these conversations, the more your brain creates shortcuts. Instead of translating word by word, you begin to understand whole phrases. Instead of hesitating, you begin to respond naturally. This is how fluency is built, not by memorizing lists, but by living inside the language through listening and repeating exposure. Let's take another scenario, visiting a doctor again, but this time with a different need. Good morning. How are you feeling today? I have a sore throat. Do you also have a cough? Yes, a little. All right, I'll give you some medicine. Please take it twice a day. Thank you very much, doctor. You're welcome. Get well soon. These conversations give you the words you need for important situations, and when you hear them many times, they become part of your natural speech. Imagine standing in line at a movie theater. Hello, 2 tickets for tonight's show, please. Which movie would you like to see? The new adventure film. All right, that will be $20. Here's my card. Thank you. Enjoy the movie. Thanks. We will. Everyday exchanges like this show you how English is used for entertainment and leisure. They remind you that fluency is not only about work or study, it's also about enjoying life. As you keep listening, I want you to remember this. Every phrase you hear is another step toward comfort and confidence. Even if you feel sleepy, even if your eyes are closed, your mind is still working quietly in the background. Tomorrow, when you hear English again, it will sound just a little more familiar. That familiarity is progress, and progress leads to fluency. Now let's walk into a hotel restaurant for breakfast. Good morning. Do you have a reservation? Yes, it's under the name Miller. Here's your table. Would you like coffee or tea? Coffee, please. And would you like the buffet or the set menu? The buffet, thank you. Enjoy your meal. Thanks very much. These conversations are not complex, but they train you to respond politely and clearly. They also train your ear to hear polite questions quickly, which is very important in real-life communication. Think about how listening helps you feel at home in English. At first, the language may feel like a guest, something outside of you. But with daily listening, especially in calm states like sleep, the guest becomes family. English moves inside you, and soon it feels like a natural part of your own voice. Imagine a taxi ride conversation. Good afternoon. Where to? To the museum, please. All right, it will take about 15 minutes. That's fine. How much will it cost? Around $10. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. These short rides contain useful exchanges, and they repeat often in real life. By listening to them at night, you create readiness for tomorrow's conversations. Let's go to another common moment, checking out of a store. Hello. Did you find everything you were looking for? Yes, thank you. Would you like to pay with cash or card? Card, please. Here's your receipt. Have a great day. Thanks. You too. Politeness, rhythm, and natural tone all come together in exchanges like these, and your brain becomes stronger each time you hear them. Now imagine speaking with a classmate. Hi, did you understand the homework? A little, but I'm still confused. Do you want to study together later? Yes, that would help a lot. Great, let's meet in the library after school. Perfect, see you then. These short, supportive conversations show you how English is used in learning environments, and by hearing them often, you will be ready for similar situations yourself. The more your brain hears natural dialogue, the more confident you become. Listening while you sleep is not magic. It's practice without effort. It gives your mind a chance to repeat, to review, to prepare, and the next day you carry that preparation into your speaking and listening practice. Finally, let's imagine asking for help at an information desk in a train station. Excuse me, could you tell me what time the next train leaves? Yes, it leaves at 3 o'clock. Thank you very much. You're welcome. These small dialogues may seem ordinary, but they are the building blocks of confidence. Every time you hear them, you are one step closer to speaking with ease and clarity in real life. Imagine you are at a train ticket counter. The dialogue might sound like this. Hello, I'd like a ticket to Boston, please. What time would you like to travel? In the afternoon, if possible. There's a train at 2 o'clock. Perfect. I'll take that one. All right, here's your ticket. The platform is number 5. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Have a safe trip. This kind of conversation prepares you for real journeys, where polite questions and clear answers make everything simple. Notice how predictable the rhythm is. A request, a question, a clear answer, and a polite close. The more you listen to this pattern, the more you will feel at ease. English is not random. It follows natural paths that repeat again and again. By hearing them, even while you rest, you train yourself to follow those paths smoothly. Now let's imagine another moment. Buying medicine at a pharmacy. Hello, do you have something for allergies? Yes, we have tablets and spray. Which would you like? I'll take the tablets. Here you go. Take one each morning. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Have a good day. These are practical exchanges that appear in real life. And by listening to them, you prepare yourself to communicate clearly in situations that matter for your health. Think of your brain like a library. Each time you listen, you place another book on the shelf. At first, the shelves may look empty, but with time, the library grows. Soon you can walk inside and find what you need without stress. Listening while you sleep adds to this library quietly, without you even noticing. Now picture yourself at a cafe with a friend again. What would you like to drink? I'll have tea, please. Do you want something to eat too? Yes, maybe a sandwich. That sounds good. Let's order together. Great idea. These friendly conversations remind you that English is also about sharing moments. By hearing them repeatedly, you practice not only language but also the feeling of connection through words. Let's move to a bus ride. Excuse me, does this bus stop at the museum? Yes, it does. You need to get off at the third stop. Thank you very much. No problem. These short conversations may not seem big, but they prepare you for travel, directions, and polite exchanges. Listening to them in a calm state helps you recall them naturally later when you need them. Learning English while you sleep is like training your ear to dance with sound. You don't force yourself, you don't push. You just let the music of the language play, and your brain begins to move with it. Over time, that dance becomes natural, and you find yourself speaking with more flow and confidence. Now, imagine calling a restaurant to make a reservation. Hello? I'd like to reserve a table for 2. What day and time? Saturday evening at 7. All right, we have a table available. May I have your name? Yes, it's Parker. Thank you, your table is confirmed. Great, see you then. Such conversations are simple, yet they give you the confidence to speak politely over the phone, an important skill in daily life. Let's step into a bookstore once again, but this time you are paying at the counter. Hello. Did you find what you were looking for? Yes, thank you. Would you like a bag? Yes, please. Your total is $12. Here's my card. Thank you. Have a good day. Thanks. You too. Exchanges like this show you that English has a clear rhythm of service, politeness, and closure. When you hear it often, it becomes natural to reproduce it yourself. Imagine being in a classroom, working with a classmate. Did you understand the exercise? Not really. Can you explain it to me? Sure. It's asking us to write 3 sentences about our day. Ah, I see. Thanks for helping me. No problem. Happy to help. This simple cooperation shows you how English is used in learning and teamwork. By listening to it in your sleep, you prepare yourself for group situations where you need to communicate gently and clearly. Think of listening practice as filling your mind with soft echoes. Tonight, you may not remember every echo, but tomorrow, they return as confidence. They remind you that you've heard this before, that it feels familiar, and that you can respond. Each echo is a step toward fluency. Now let's picture visiting a museum. Good afternoon. How much is the ticket? $10 for adults, $5 for children. One adult, please. Here's your ticket. The exhibition is on the second floor. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Enjoy your visit. These are the exact lines you will hear when traveling, and your brain, through repeated listening, learns to process them quickly. Imagine stopping at a bakery again. Do you have fresh bread today? Yes, just baked this morning. Great, I'll take 1 loaf. Would you like anything else? No, that's all. Here you go. Thank you. Have a nice day. You too. These conversations feel short, but they are powerful. They build a sense of readiness for daily life, where English is spoken all around you. As you continue listening, remember to relax deeper. Breathe slowly. Let your body rest. English is flowing into your mind gently, like waves touching the shore. Each phrase adds a new layer, making your connection to the language stronger and smoother. Let's imagine a doctor's follow-up appointment. Hello, how are you feeling today? Much better, thank you. Good to hear. Are you still taking the medicine? Yes, I am. Great. Keep doing that for 3 more days. Okay, I will. Thank you, doctor. You're welcome. These simple but important exchanges prepare you for health-related situations where clarity matters most. Now picture yourself speaking with a neighbor again. Hi, nice weather today. Yes, it's beautiful. Are you going anywhere special? Just to the park for a walk? That sounds lovely. Enjoy. Thank you. See you later. Friendly neighborhood conversations remind you that English is also about kindness and small connections that brighten everyday life. Think of English like a gentle companion. The more you hear it, the more it feels like a friend walking beside you. At night, while you sleep, this friend whispers softly, reminding you of familiar sounds and phrases. In the morning, you wake up with the comfort of having spent time with it, even without effort. Finally, imagine one last scenario for tonight. Checking into a gym. Hello, I'd like to sign up for a membership. Of course. Would you like monthly or yearly? Monthly, please. All right, please fill out this form. Here you go. Thank you. Your membership is ready. Great. Thanks a lot. These conversations remind you that English is useful in every corner of life, and by listening in calm states, you make it part of your natural responses, ready for any situation. Imagine yourself entering a hotel lobby once more, this time ready to check out. The dialogue might go like this. Good morning, I'd like to check out. Of course, may I have your room number? Room 214. All right, did you enjoy your stay? Yes, it was very comfortable. I'm glad to hear that. Here's your bill. Thank you. I'll pay by card. Thank you very much. Have a safe journey. Thanks. Goodbye. Everyday English like this prepares you for real travel, and each time you listen, you grow more ready to speak with confidence. Notice again the familiar pattern: greeting, request, polite answer, closing remark. These patterns are the backbone of English communication. By listening while relaxed, you begin to internalize them, and eventually, they guide your own speaking without hesitation. Now imagine going to a cafe and meeting a friend who arrives late. Hi, sorry I'm late. That's okay, don't worry. Did you order already? Yes, I got us both coffee. Perfect, thank you. No problem, I thought you'd like it. This kind of friendly exchange shows you how people use English in casual, kind ways. Listening to it repeatedly gives you the tools to respond naturally in social settings. Think of how much English you have already absorbed through these dialogues. Each one is like a small piece of music. And by listening often, the melody of English becomes part of you. You don't need to think about each note. You just sing along when it's time. That is the power of consistent listening, even in sleep. Now let's picture yourself at a grocery store checkout again. Good evening. Did you find everything okay? Yes, thank you. Would you like paper or plastic bags? Paper, please. Your total is $18. Here's my card. Thank you. Have a good evening. You too. These tiny conversations build fluency because they repeat in real life. By hearing them many times, your brain makes them automatic. Let's imagine visiting a doctor's office for advice. Hello, what seems to be the problem today? I've been feeling very tired. I see. Do you sleep well at night? Not always. I recommend more rest and regular exercise. Thank you. I'll try that. You're welcome. These short consultations prepare you to express yourself clearly and understand advice in English. Listening calmly builds both comprehension and comfort. Now picture yourself in a bookstore again, but this time talking to another customer. Excuse me, is that book interesting? Yes, it's very good. I recommend it. Thank you. I'll give it a try. You're welcome. Enjoy. Conversations like these show you how English can be friendly, supportive, and simple. By listening to them, you prepare yourself to start small talk in real life. Imagine waiting at a train platform and speaking with a fellow traveler. Do you know if this train goes to the city center? Yes, it does. It's the right one. Great, thank you. No problem. Exchanges like these are short, but they help you practice useful travel language, and the more you hear them, the more natural they become. As you continue listening, remind yourself that every phrase is building your fluency. Even when your eyes are closed, even when you drift into dreams, your brain is still listening. It's connecting sounds to meanings, rhythm to memory, and slowly weaving English into your subconscious. This gentle process creates a foundation of comfort that grows stronger day by day. Let's move to another scene, this time at a clothing store. Hello, can I try on this jacket? Of course, the fitting rooms are over there. Thank you, it fits well. How much is it? It's $50. All right, I'll buy it. Great, I'll ring it up for you. Thanks a lot. These moments of everyday shopping language give you exactly what you need in real life, and they become automatic through repetition. Now imagine speaking to a classmate at school. Did you understand today's lesson? Not completely. I need to review. Do you want to study together later? Yes, that would be helpful. Okay, let's meet at the library. Perfect. See you there. These simple dialogues prepare you for cooperation and teamwork in English, and your brain holds on to them through repeated listening. Think of listening as building bridges. Each phrase is another bridge from sound to meaning, from hesitation to fluency. The more bridges you build, the easier it becomes to cross from silence to speaking. Even if the bridges are small, together they create a powerful network of understanding and expression. Now picture yourself at a travel agency. Good afternoon. How can I help you? I'd like to book a trip to New York. When would you like to travel? Next month, around the 15th? All right, we have several options. Great. Thank you for your help. You're welcome. Conversations like these are useful for planning and travel, and by listening in a calm state, you prepare yourself for real interactions without fear. Imagine being in a cafe again. Excuse me, is this seat taken? No, go ahead. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Short conversations like this may seem small, but they prepare you for polite interactions with strangers. These are the small details of fluency that make you feel truly confident. As we come toward the close of this lesson, I want you to remember something important. Learning English is not about perfection. It's about progress. Every time you listen, every time you practice, you are moving forward. Even when you sleep, your brain is working for you, quietly building connections that will support your speaking tomorrow. So tonight, as you let this lesson accompany your rest, trust the process. Know that each phrase is becoming a part of you. Each word is a seed that will grow, and every moment of listening brings you closer to fluency. You are not alone in this journey. I am here with you, guiding you gently, step by step. Thank you for spending this time with me. You are doing something powerful for your learning, and I am proud of you for showing up, for listening, and for trusting yourself. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep believing in your ability to improve. Remember that English is not far away. It's already inside you, growing stronger every day. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss future lessons. Until next time, rest well, keep learning, and know that your English journey is moving forward beautifully.